Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 32 of Let's FIFA 14. We sold on a few players on our transfer list and we are actually going to sell on quite a few more because we are selling on our 4-3-3 squad here because we are building a new team around Aguero, which we now do have in our club. So we'll list up Bonucci, we'll also list up Alaba. Those are two players who will give us quite a few coins into the club. And we could also have listed up the second in for Maicon, but I wanted to play with him a little bit more. So we sent the other players to the trade pile, the skillers to the club, keep Maicon, and then we get Aguero in on the striker spot. A few skillers in as well in Jadson, Kelvin, and we'll also get Wallison in on the striker spot. And I could have gone with any 5-star skiller on the center mid spot from the Liga do Brazil, but Jadson was already a center mid. That's the reason why I went with him, just to save the coins. I could have gone with Ronaldinho or Alex or something like that, but as I said, he was already in the right position, so I used him. And we get the Fulham version of Tarab. We do already have the AC Milan version, so it's not a new skiller we get into our club in any way. He's mainly just there to get the chemistry out of Aguero, and we pick up a few defenders to finish off the squad, and also a goalkeeper in Handanovic, which is one of the keepers I really do like on the game. Alongside with Neuer, he's one of the keepers I just do trust the most to put in the net. So this is pretty much the squad in a 4-4-2 formation. Handanovic in the net, as I said. A very good keeper. Zapata, another player I used quite a bit, and he links nicely up with Maxis on the other centre-back spot with some quite nice stats. And Zapata also links up with the transferred Aguero, who now got a quite nice link between Serie A and the Premier League, which I think worked out quite nicely there, and he got some very good stats for a left-back in my opinion. And on the right-back, we kept the second in for Maicon, which when I got him first off, I said he got some really good stats, and they are just ridiculous, and we'll see if we can get a goal with him. But on the right mid, we do have Kelvin. He is still a right wing because of the loyalty chemistry bonus. I kept him there. He will still get the 9 chemistry, and I'll most likely be playing him as a right winger in the future, so that's the reason why I didn't want to convert him. We do have Jadson on the centre mid spot, then Fernandinho on the other centre mid spot. Some good all-round stats on him. On the left mid, we do have Tarab with the 5-star skills, and we'll see if we get some skill moves going with him as well. And then the 2 striker spots, they're really quick, those two. Aguero, they're 88 pace, 84 shooting, 90 dribbling, 4-star skills, and he should be an interesting player to try out. And finally, Wallison for another skiller into the side, and yeah, he should also be fun to play with. So this is a squad we'll be playing with, but the fitness was not exactly the best on every single player, so I decided to play with our 4-4-1-1 squad for the first game of this episode, and it's into the Golden Goals tournament. I believe yesterday I named it as the Golden Challenge. I just couldn't remember the name, but it's called the Golden Goals tournament, and we are into the quarterfinals, and we come up against a 4-2-2-2 side there, a mix of Bundesliga and Serie A players, and what a shot that is from Balotelli from my opponent to make it 1-0. And in the first half, I had a quite difficult time breaking him down. He had a solid defense and he got a 1-0 and could just sit back and try and defend that lead. So it's not before the second half that I started getting a little bit more forward. It was in the 58th minute, and we'll find some space in the middle of the pitch here. Magidi will pass it into Diego, and a nice run from Neymar. We'll play it through and make it 1-1, I mean, and get the equalizer. And just a few minutes later, we break through with Neymar, and this is where we make it 2-1, get into the lead. And after that, everything just opened up, because now he had to kind of hunt a goal, get back into the game, and it opened up a lot of space for me, and I could create chances. And in the 76th minute, we got a nice little skill sequence going with Neymar, going past 2 defenders, and in the end, putting it into the bottom corner to make it 3-1. And straight after that, he actually did get a goal back, some weird bounces inside the box, and Lewandowski will head it in to make it 3-2, but I will hang on to the lead, win the game, and make my way into the semi-finals of the Golden Goals tournament. But we will not go on to play that, because you need a full starting 11 with goal players in order to play that, and we built a new squad with a few silvers in it, and I wanted to try out that team. So we went into the Champions Shield tournament to give our new team a try and see if we can score some cool goals with them, and they did play really well in my first game. And the squad we come up against is a La Liga side, quite good side, I'd say. And then Falcao on the top as well, not on the best chemistry there, but We played 5 minutes and we get an early goal there. He rushed out his keeper and I just took the shot, and we continued on. Aguero on the ball pretty much straight after we scored. He's on the ball. We try out a shot from distance, a cross goal, but he will save it. We pick up a corner, and from that we'll pick out Jackson. We chest it up in the air. We take the volley, but he will save it with Casillas. We get another corner. This time we send it into the box. We'll head it in and make it 2-0. And we were far from over in this game. Aguero on the ball here. Play it through to Wallace, and we stop up. We try for the Rabona shot over the keeper, but it goes just over the bar. We get another chance. Aguero this time trying for the scoop chip once again over the goal. We need to be on the edge of the box to pull it off, else we'll get it over the goal. Unfortunately, I wanted to kind of complete a skill quest in this game, and I got quite close a few times, but unfortunately I just couldn't convert the chances, and we get more and more chances in the game, and there is still a few more goals to come. So we break through here with Aguero. We take this shot after a few skill moves, but it is saved. And into the second half, this is where, well, I did say there were a few more goals, but there was one more goal, a quite nice goal, I'd say. We break through with Aguero. We try out the shot. This one is saved, but then in the 51st minute, we get on the ball, a little chopper from Aguero. He'll play it through to Fernandinho. I did actually try for the scoop chip here, but it fell to Wallison. He turns around, and look at that, a cheeky backheel shot to make it 3-0. A nice little goal there from Wallison, and I actually wanted to flick it back over the head for the bicycle kick, but we got a bad touch in. It ended up being a backheel goal, and I was not disappointed in that because it was a nice goal. We win the game because he decided to rage quit the 15th rage quit we get, and that means a free pack, and in that pack we didn't really get anything good, so we'll just list up the players, try to sell them on. We send the contracts to the club as usual, and apart from that, we quick sold some of the items we couldn't really use. So that is pretty much also where this episode is coming to an end, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. We'll, as usual, be back again tomorrow, and that is pretty much all. We're sitting on 3 wins, 0 losses, so it's looking quite good so far. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.